Hello. I got something that I have wanted for ages. You know when you've wanted something for ages, but you don't get around to getting it for this reason or that reason? Well, I finally did. So for a long time I've been wanting a pair of red trainers, red and white trainers. And I'm always going for something just really, really low budget that isn't branded. That's the kind of shoes I usually wear. So it's something like this. These ones I found these for a fiver, and there's nothing wrong with them. They are actually really good. They're good for summer shoes. £5. They're usually about maybe 12, aren't they? Non-branded, just canvas. Great for summer. The winter time though, they're a bit on the cold side. January sales. I found a pair of trainers. I thought, and in my size as well, it's really difficult to get trainers because I'm a size 8. So finding them is not an easy thing to do. But I popped into JD Sports, found these Adidas specials. Now, really quite happy with them. Just looking over them there, I was actually taking, so they're Adidas handball specials. So yeah, I filmed all around them. I was making, other photos for this video, other videos, and the only thing I'm noticing a little bit about the finishing, although it looks okay here on camera, it looked a little bit raggedy maybe at the back. No, it looks okay here. It's actually the other one I took. Apart from that, I'm just really like these. They're really nice. Adidas handball specials, they're called. And yeah, I wanted the red. I've been wanting a red and white pair for so long, so I'm really glad that I went designer. I don't often. I hardly ever wear designer clothes. Can't never afford it. But with these ones, I'm just glad that for once, very occasionally I'll buy something designer. And I'm glad I did, because I've wanted that style for so long. The red and white, it's just so cool, isn't it? So yeah, I really, really like these trainers. They're good. The thing I like about them is, aside from the way they look, it's also the fit. The fit is so super, super comfy. See in here, this bit, what they do is they actually hug the foot. So when you're wearing them, they're like, it doesn't just feel like putting a pair of shoes on, like when I put these on and there's, the gaps, the air sort of gaps around. Whereas with these, you just don't feel that at all. They actually hug the foot. And because of what they're made of, they're suede. Now I said I'd never buy suede again. I got a pair of suede boots back in the 90s it was. And they'd been putting that stuff down for the snow, the grit, the brown stuff that dissolves the ice. They'd been putting that down and I wore them uptown. It was New Year. I just remember coming back with seeing them in the morning, this new pair of boots, and they had like the water lines from the grit from the snows. There would never been a pair of suede boots if it's snowing. Oh, I always said I'd never get suede again because it can be very difficult to keep it nice. I've not tried any sprays or anything on it. They're actually suede and canvas. They say like a spray would protect them. So there's canvas here, suede along these bits, and then there's canvas at the toe as well. I usually put like these sort of trainers, I'll put them through the wash. They're so easy to wash in the washing machine and they come up really bright, but obviously with these I can't. So I think I'm going to have to, when I clean the canvas bits, it's going to have to be sponge soap cleaned. But I am delighted with this little pair of trainers. They are very, very cool. The very sort of 80s roller rink sort of vibe, the red and white, isn't it? That's what I like about it. So yeah, very, very happy with these. They're good. And £65, so they were reduced from 90. Originally 90. So getting them for 65. I got my son a pair of Nike as well for 75 that he really liked. They were 110. I said, no, I can't afford them. So he got his as well. So he was very happy. But yeah, maybe slight finishing here, but no, I don't really complaining about that. It just looks a little bit maybe slightly, very, very slightly raggedy there, but I don't know. I think that's just maybe nitpicking. Yeah, I'm not really bothered. I think they're a really nice pair of trainers. We've got the branding on this bit. The branding here on the side. They don't have anything, they're clear on the back. And inside they've got the Adidas label. Very warm in the winter. That's what the difference. I'm walking out to the shops tonight and it's raining, and see when I'm wearing these, I can feel the cold. It's not something I really think about. It's not something I would be kind of aware of, but since I've put these on, I've noticed the difference. My feet were just so cosy walking to the shops in the rain. So yeah, Adidas specials. I'm delighted with these.